What's up, Libra? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to look at your week ahead starting June 23rd, 2025. Libra, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. You know, I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box, of course, not reading any reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies from Virgo's messages for the week, and we shall begin with your messages. And I really do appreciate you guys throwing in the comments about the black light tarot that I used last week. So, I always try to change things up because, it gets very monotonous around here for me. So if I don't bring excitement to myself, then we're going to fall into some sort of problems. I love doing these readings for you, but sometimes I get really, really bored with them because, it's like I'm doing the same routine over and over again. So if I don't change it up once in a while, then, I'll just get bored altogether. But anyway, and you would know how doing these things affect me because you'll hear a difference in my voice. Okay, if anyone hasn't been paying attention. Anyway, enough of that. Continue to throw the comments in and welcome any suggestions, new suggestions to, for me to do anything or try anything differently. I'd love to, read to see what you have. Anyway, energies here for Libra. What's coming up for my scales? Energies for Libra. All right, Libra, let's cut this deck. And for some strange reason, I don't know if this deck has double energies or not, but it certainly is extra thick. All right, so the first card here for you, Libra, we're going to start off with is the Eight of Wands, which is the good news that comes in very, very fast that may put a smile on your face. Always an element or a touch of surprise that comes with the Eight of Wands. It's my communication card. So again, in terms of expression, effective communicating with all that you come across this week. They will understand your messages, and then any communication that comes towards you from others, you will understand it. Even number of wands. So again, it could refer to you see the man on a or the female on a motorcycle here. Any events related to traveling this week, Libra, for you, you're going to be safe to and from. So yeah, the good news that may come to put a smile on your face may come from an actual person, but it could also come via a phone call. It could be something that you receive in the mail. That includes packages that you may have ordered online, doing some online shopping, right? Could be a text message that comes to you and it puts a smile on your face from someone. Following the Eight of Wands here for you, now we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is to stand your ground. Follow through with any actions or decisions. If you do that, you shouldn't have any problems, Libra. But if you don't, this is the card of regret. So always make sure that you follow through with anything that you got going on in terms of a decision or an action this week, and you should be okay. Next up is the King of Pentacles, one of the big money cards here. I had just ordained the King of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Pentacles as big money cards because it is. It is the card that would represent the boss in the workplace environment, your creditors, but it also could be for any Libra who may get promoted, may receive financial bonuses or pay raises, or it could be this seen as your money looking very on, that you're grounded with your money this week. All right. Your money is very, very, could be investments and stuff too. Could be anything related to a business. Now, of course, I always say the view of this card by others could be you and how they see you. Someone who is always there for them, dependable, reliable, good money handlers. Yeah, so that would be the King of Pentacles. It would be a good week to ask the boss for any favors or apply for credit. Up next, now we have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, focus. Some Libras I'm reading for, putting in the grind this week, saving up for something greater. Okay, that would be the Seven of Pentacles. And then also, too, I always throw out there that the Seven of Pentacles could be stretched out into any other area of your life in terms of opportunities. Okay, so that's the Seven of Pentacles. Up next, Two of Cups is for those Libras who are already in committed partnerships. You're getting out of that relationship and that what you are putting in, right? Sharing like-minded energies, spending quality time with one another. And also to the Two of Cups could be the first date out or invitation out on a date for the single Libra that I'm reading for. Two of Cups also has the ability to specifically bring together and form romantic partners. Following that, we have the Queen of Swords. So you have to have to be careful of. Listen, it's underneath the communication card. So I don't know if I'm talking to Libras that are into, gossiping, but be careful of not to gossip this week because this Queen of Swords is always chattering away. Even though there's something that you're about to do that's major in terms of an action or a decision. She's sitting there on that throne, waiting to use that sword to strike. But in the meantime, she's talking it up. She could be talking it up. So make sure that you're just not getting yourself involved with unnecessary gossiping. Following that, we have the Emperor. So, well, with the major arcana of the Emperor here, you'll be in control. Okay? This Emperor always represents authority, leadership, boss mode. So you could also be thrown into a position of leadership. You could be promoted. You could be asked to lead over others. But I think the attention is more focused on Libra having to concentrate and keeping their own selves in control, not trying to manipulate others. There may be some court stuff going on for some Libras. You may work in the court system. I always say the character here, even though it's a female, would represent a father figure, or in this case, it could be a mother figure who's now over on the other side that may have worked or served some sort of time in the court system, military, could have been a judge, police officer. All right. Come across as very strict or stern. Following the Emperor here, now we got the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands here simply means that there's going to be a lot of shuffling and hustling this week for you, Libra. A lot of you guys are going to be busy, maybe work related, maybe anything involving, doing things for yourself, doing things for others. One of my busy bees, the Ten of Wands, comes in here to give you that boost and that help with that energy so that you can tackle whatever is on your plate or not on your plate to do. Up next now we have the major arcana, the Star card. Okay, so hopes, wishes, dreams becoming fulfilled, manifested. What you're hoping for, wishing for, praying for, of course, becoming manifested. Libra, your own energies when it comes to psychic development or enhancing. Psychic development could be an expansion of those energies or some sort of enhancement of those energies. Social media, social networking always falls underneath the energy of the star. You could be stargazing this week, dream journaling, something very exciting or excitable that you come across this week, meeting someone famous. All right. Up next here for you, Libra, is the Four of Wands, card of celebrations, happiness, celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, engagements, proposals, weddings, marriages, couples moving in. Look at that. It's underneath the Two of Cups, deciding to move in with one another, taking the relationship further. Still could be family members or friends that decide to move in with one another. With the big money card here, you could be thinking about relocating, moving to a different area. You see the city skyline in the background. Always the shared happiness inside the structure of a building with other people. So you have the happiness card. Cross mirrors over there to the Eight of Wands. Again, another point of significance. All right, so I'm going to pull out the Lenomo cards that I used last week because I was afraid that you guys weren't able to see the cards that were drawn, even though I talked about them. So, we have light now, so we can be able to see them this time around. So I'm just going to do what I did last week, throw one card, Libra, and then talk about it. And then if, necessary, once all the cards are down, if I need to form a story or get a concept or something, I will do that. All right. So what's the additional messages here for Libra? First card for you, Libra. We're going to start off with, well, that's you, the woman. The woman always represents you, female energies. So it could be just you concentrating your energies on yourself, thinking about something from your past because she's looking in the past. All right. Could be just reminiscing, or it just could be a thought process of something related to your past. Female energy. So you, female, Libra, your mother, your grandmother, sister, your best friend. And it could be that, again, you're just focused on your own energies this week. Up next, now we have the lily. Okay, lily represents several things as well. Lily represents retirement, and this could also represent usually older males or females. It represents sexuality, it represents beauty, represents boutiques. It represents receiving actual flowers. So, I was just going to read these two cards. It could be a female that is retiring, right? Female who is carefree in terms of her sexuality. I'm not talking about someone who's loose. I'm just saying that she's at the point in her life where she feels good about the sex that she has or that she's having. Okay, she could be receiving flowers. She could be a female that I'm reading for that runs a boutique. Older female. All right, so following the lily here, now we have the number 11, which is the key. Key is the key of opportunities. The key always represents opportunities. So there could be an opportunity that's being presented to you this week as well. Libra. The key opens up doors for new things. So that could be that opportunity that I speak of. For others, it could be an actual physical key. Or you could be the Libra that, for some strange reason, has to have keys made or have an extra key made. Last card I'm going to draw for you, Libra, is, now you got the sun. Okay, so the sun is like that of the sun in the tarot deck. It's powerful. It's invigorating. It brings on blessings, healing, happiness, success, joy. So we have so putting a concept or a story together, you have a female who's happy about her sexual freedom expression, anything opportunistic. Okay, she goes for it, she goes after it, and then she's, again, joyous about her life, her health, her expression, her freedom expression, or her expression of freedom. She could also be a female that works not only in the health industry, but turn out to be GYOBG. Yeah, what is it? OBGYN. I'm sorry. I'm a nurse and I'm sitting up there screwing this up. OBGYN practitioner, or, could be an OBGYN nurse. Could be the female that's about to retire and she's happy about that. And that she sees that as an opportunity to move on to the next phase of her life. So I like the use of the Nomo cards because they can be very telling, okay? But, it's just me, again, interpreting these messages. This is what I have for you this week, Libra. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Know that it's just me interpreting these cards. Only take what's going to work for you, Libra. Leave the rest alone. Please don't forget, always come back to get more of these messages from me. You guys have a safe, great week ahead, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.